Hello and welcome to my Pick Three at a Glance family, to my subscribers and my viewers. I consider you family even though you haven't subscribed yet, but I'm going to give you my best too. I believe in this system, so I'm going to do my best to make sure everybody gets it and understand it. This is Pick Three at a Glance. My name is Mo Money Terry. And my email is momoneyterry@gmail.com. I provide my phone number for anybody to want to learn about the strategy. You need to call me. It's 314-260-9801. And I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Now, I ain't giving out no addresses. But if you want to meet me, just if you're from Missouri, just call me and we can meet up. All right. Hopefully not at a police station, but anyway. I'm being goofy, y'all. Forgive me. Just don't pay me no attention right now. Okay. The system is for all states. Okay. What we do, this is my tutorial to teach people how to use the Pick Three at a Glance system. Then I always do the number that was drawn the day before to teach the tutorial on. And I guess I'm going to say it again. We hit them again, y'all. That 4-8 back pair that I had just said yesterday with my strategy. I said if it was me, I'd play that 4-8 front and that 4-8 back, because the system works off the law average, and the 4-8 front hadn't failed, and the 4-8 back haven't failed. So if you wanted to go back and look at yesterday's strategy session, you'll see that. All right, but I'm here every day. I plan to try to be here every day, unless I'm on vacation or something, which I don't think I'm be doing that. I enjoy doing this. This is almost like a vacation. I'm retired, so I enjoy it. I wake up every morning to do this. I just love this. I call this my baby. This strategy with Pick Three is my baby, because I paid my dues playing Pick Three, believe me. So that's how this system came about. Yeah, so that 4-8 back pair came in. So yeah, I know I have some subscribers that more likely play it. I got people playing online and subscribers in St. Louis playing. So they probably picked up on that 4-8, because there's not many back pairs and front pairs left. I said yesterday, you can almost play the front pairs and the back pairs and you do all right, because it seems like they're eating the numbers up this year for some reason. It's a little fewer pairs and front pairs and back pairs than I've seen in a long time, around August. So I'm figuring most of them going to be gone by the end of the year. So we got the 4-4-8, and the system has used only the 1-1 rundown to work the system with 22 numbers. That gives you the 1,000 numbers at a glance. Okay. So here's the 4-4-8, and this is August the 18th, and it came out on August the 17th, evenings 2022. And I always like to let people know when the last time this number came out straight. It gives you an idea how long it takes for these numbers to rotate and come back around and things like that. So last time this number was out straight like that was April the 15th, 2021. Okay. Now, this is a double, so it can come three different ways. The doubles come three different ways. So it can come 4-4-8, 4-8-4, and 8-4-4. And by law of average, these numbers take turns rotating like this. All right. So, and I said 1,000 numbers, 365 days in a year, it almost take almost 3 to 4 years for those 1,000 numbers to rotate from whatever position you start playing at. A majority of them going to take 3 years. That's why I say it's important that you track your own numbers, so you'll know why you're playing, and if you miss a number, you know why you missed the number at a glance. You'll be able to see it on the 1,000 rundown sheet. That's powerful. It puts the power back in your hands to know your numbers and know what numbers you're playing and how you're playing them. Okay. Now to get this number and to find it on the master sheet down here, we have to do the 1-1 rundown. Okay. And once we do the 1-1 rundown, then I'll show you how to find the 4-4-8 in the master sheet. So this is a simple rundown. I like it because everything's in numerical order, and it's simple to use. Okay. So what you're doing is you're adding 1 to each one of the rundown. The winning numbers. So you add 1 to 4, you get 5. 1 to 5, you get 6. 1 to 6, you get 7. 1 to 7, you get 8. 1 to 8, you get 9. 1 to 9, you get 10, but you don't need the 1, you just use the 0. Then 1 to 0, you get 1. 1 to 1, you get 2. 1 to 2, you get 3. 1 to 3, you get 4. 1 to 4, 1 to 3, you get 4. Same number at the top, you get at the bottom. Okay? And the reason why I like this here is that you just add 1 and you count down till you get to 9. Like, okay, you add 1 to again, because it's 4, you're going 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple. Same here, you're adding 1 to here. 1 is 8, 9, and then like I said, 1 to 9 is 10, but you don't use 10, you just put the 0 there and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Numerical order right there, you're done. As long as the bottom number matches the top, you add it correctly. All right. Now, once you do this rundown, these are the base numbers that make up the master sheet. Okay. And that master sheet is 22 of them. And here is 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, and 037. Those are 12 numbers that make up the master sheet, and they're straights. Okay. Now you have 10 doubles, and they are 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 011, 022, 033, 044, triple zeros. Those 10, if you do the same 1-1 rundown on these base numbers just as they are, will give you your 1,000 numbers. All right. And now you want to find out what column this 448 is in, and it's saying column 4, which is column 4 of the doubles, and it's 004. 004. 004 is the number that you're looking for to find the 448. And matter of fact, it's going to be 004 when you do the rundown. Bam. Because the columns and the numbers are the same. And that makes up, this 448 matches the 004 on the 1-1 rundown. If you change this number and make it 484, that 004 would be different. It would switch. All these numbers, when you do the 1-1 rundown, quite naturally is going to switch. But even if it switches, as long as you find that 400 in there, that's the column you're going to go under, and that's column 4. Okay? So we take this off, and we're going to go to column 4 on the doubles. Right here on the doubles, let me double check, make sure everything lined up. Move it over just a hair in case I want to show something here. Okay, all right, lined up. You're going to go column 4. Here's the 004. You're going to go down and find the 448. And you're going to mark it off. Bam. That's how you know at a glance where all your numbers are at any time, how they fell, and where they fell. Okay? Each one of these columns makes up your 1,000 numbers. Reason being, these 10 columns here, all these numbers come 6 different ways. That's 12. That's going to be 60 times, you got 12 columns. So you got 12 times 6, it gives you 720 numbers of the 1,000 numbers that you're looking at. All at a glance right here. and you checking them off. Now, the doubles can come three ways. So you got a column here, and then you're not looking at just 10 numbers, you're looking at 30 numbers, right? So you got 10 of the doubles. Well, really, you got 9 doubles, but triples can only come one way, right? So you got 9 times 30 gives you 270. And 9 times 30 gives you 270. That 270 plus that 720 going to give you 999 numbers at a glance. Bam. And then the 10 gives you your 10, which gives you 1,000 numbers. 1 in 1,000 odds you're looking at right here. Okay? If you don't do anything today, write these numbers down like I got them and do the 1-1 rundown. And just come follow me and learn what I know and follow my strategy. You can use that no matter what country you in. If you do the 1,000 numbers for Pick 3, no matter what state you in, period, and track and find your own numbers. That's how you put the power back in your hands. You don't have to guess numbers. You don't have to run everywhere trying to find a number, because you're going to be looking at the numbers every day. Another powerful thing about using these columns, when you do this here, I'm marking down like a yearly sheet. That's why you see so many marks. But I do a monthly sheet where I just do what numbers came in for the month, and then I just do another month like this August. I'll do September, October, November, December. But there'll be individual months. So what I'm looking for is where a column where the numbers didn't fall off for 2 or 3 months, because it can happen. 2 or 3 months. If no number falls off that column in 2 or 3 months, when I hit, I know where to go to get my next numbers without having to pull numbers out the air or imagine up some numbers or hoping I dream a number. Okay, because by law average, something's going to come off that column. Most I kind of see maybe 4 months, but I start looking at a column when it's 2 months, 60 days. I'm looking at that column. So when I hit, I know where I'm pulling my numbers from. Nothing beauty about this 1-1 rundown with this 1,000 numbers. Its opposite number is in the column automatically. Okay? Like here. Let's go. I'm going to show you what, that's why it's important to understand the opposite of mirror. They call it mirroring or sister numbers. I'll just call it the opposite number. And you want to know the opposite number of the number you was playing out of the 1,000, because you got triple zeros to 499, and then 500 to 999. So what you're looking at is you want to know the opposite number of the one you were playing. That's important with the law of average. Okay, so that's why I want to make sure everybody understands what mirroring is, or the opposite number. Here you have a grid with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 numbers in it. That's the 1,000 numbers divided in half. Okay, say you playing 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 come in. That's just the opposite number of what you were playing. Okay, if you playing 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 come in, it's just the opposite number. Same thing here. 3, 4, 5 and 8, 9, 0 come in, just the opposite number. Vice versa. You play 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 0 come in, vice versa. With this here is important. Okay, let's look at the 448 that came in column 4 here. 448. Okay, the opposite number of 448 is going to be 993 right here. So far, the number and its opposite, since I've been tracking this here, this sheet is from June, when I first started, June the 17th. To now. So I can see for 3 months what numbers to fill. I see that this number and its opposite fill at a glance. All right? That's what I'm looking at on all these numbers. Because say, okay, let's stay with the 400. I can use that example. We already know, okay, this number and its opposite fill. As you go along, what you're looking for is numbers and the opposite that haven't failed, like this 559 and the 004. If you see in 4 months and you got stuff checked out, the opposite ain't failed, that's the numbers you want to play. Because by the law of average, 9 out of 10, one of those opposites is going to come in. That is, if it's been, 3 months or so. If you're tracking for the year, you're going to know what opposite is, like that. All these numbers, the opposite of these numbers are on here. Let's say 016. The opposite of it is 561. The 127. The opposite of it is 672. All the mirrors are here. That's powerful. At a glance, you know what number it hasn't failed. And if you get a column where it ain't failed in 3 months or so, or 2 months, and you see its opposite, the number in its opposite ain't failed, 9 out of 10, those are 2 numbers you want to play. By law of average, and by my studying in these numbers, one of those 2 gonna fall. Without guessing. You don't have to guess. Because you were looking at the actual 1,000 numbers. You don't have to do the tic-tac-toes. You don't have, with my system, you don't have to do tic-tac-toes. You don't have to do the day sum. You don't have to do the grids. You don't have to do the flips. And you don't have to do the 100 different rundowns and pyramids and everything else they come up with. They do that to try to find out what numbers come the next day. My system not based on hitting no number next day. I don't know, nobody gonna guarantee you that you're gonna find a number that's gonna hit the next day when the odds is 1 in 1,000. The object of my game I play is I find the numbers I know through the law of average haven't been out and they're more likely coming out. I hold on to those numbers that hit, and then by me tracking, I build up a bucket list of numbers or a to-do list of numbers that I'm going to play when I do hit, and I pile up on the numbers that I'm playing and then pull those off that bucket list when I'm looking for some extra numbers. If you're playing 4 or 5 of these numbers and they start hitting, then you know where to go get your next numbers from. And keep playing these numbers if they ain't hit yet. And put a little bit more money on them. Because by law of average, they're going to hit. And you'll start seeing that as you start tracking these numbers. Actually tracking, looking at real numbers and not guessing. Know why you playing a number. If you don't know why you playing the number, don't play it. Okay? So that's the strategy. Simple strategy, simple system, and it works, and it puts the power back in your hands. Okay, after that, what I do, and again, congratulations to family that hit that 4-8 back and probably was playing them back there. It wasn't but 9 of them. Okay, I think, 9. But here you go. Once I do that, this is I call that my baby strategy number 1. That's where Pick Through at a Glance started. Started with that one. All right. Turn this light off. Then this one here is the next strategy, Pick Through at a Glance. I track the pairs. All right. And I use this system to track pairs. Right here, the 448 that came in, I'd mark off the 4, and I'd mark off the 48 in the pair. The objective of this deal is at the end of the month, whatever pair, and this is a single pair, is left, or how many pairs, it's usually not a lot of them, is left, then I'll carry them over month by month. And when the pair hasn't played in 60 days, I got my eye on that pair and putting it in my bucket list. If it's 90 days, I definitely got my eye on it. So when I hit, I know how I'm gonna play that pair. And the way you basically play it, say, let's say you playing, I'm gonna do a double because I always try to do. Let's say you find out that the 5-5 pair ain't failed in 60 or 90 days. Then I would do a rundown. I'd play 5-5-0, 5-5-1, 5-5-2, 5-5-3, 5-5-4, all the way down to 5-5-9. 50-cent box in Missouri is $1. You play that straight box, which I have played it like that and hit, it's $400. Okay? Or if you fire straight, like say, 23, that's the one we hit on recently in this month. didn't fall, I'd run it 230, 231, 232, all the way down to 239, like that, 50 cents. But you're looking at, you got your numbers, you can pull them off your bucket list. You know where everything's at. Okay, this here is strategy number 3, and that's my number positioning. I want to know at the end of the month what numbers didn't fall in what spot. I call it numbers, what spot. And say, like the 448, I mark off the 4, and the 4 in the second spot, and the 8 down there. And at the end of the month, if I got a number that what didn't hit, which they'll call it a cold number, it's fine to have a cold number, but I want to know where that spot is that number was cold in. So if I'm playing that number, I know where to put it. For example, 1, 2, 3, you playing, and you know that this 2 ain't fell all month in the front spot. Then what you're gonna do is play your number 231 or 213, 50 cents straight. That's what I do. If I'm playing 1, 2, 3, and I find out that 2 didn't fall in the front spot, I'll play a 50 cents straight and still play this number straight box. That's strategy number 3. On here, I track the front pair and the back pair. All right. So on here, I do the 4-4 for the 4-4-8 that came in. I do the 4-4 front and the 4-8 back. At a glance, you automatically know where your numbers are. You automatically know. All right. And I hit recently, I hit the 090, because last year when I hit, I added 090 to my bucket list because I know last year 090 didn't fall. Okay, hadn't failed for last year, and the number 900 hadn't failed off this glass, off this sheet here. You're gonna be able to see that because you're gonna be able to check everything off, and you're gonna know at any time what numbers didn't fall. At any time. And so it didn't fall last year, so I said, okay, when I hit, I'm gonna grab that 090 and add to my bucket list. And I hit it. You don't have to play all them numbers all the time, but when you do hit, you know what numbers more than likely gonna come out. And I hit it. And both of these numbers are the same, up top and the bottom. Top and the bottom. Okay, and this is a yearly sheet. 3 is a monthly, 2 is a monthly. This here is a yearly. Then after that, what I did, I took all the doubles that's on the master sheet. They're on there. You know they're on there. But I wanted to put them in mirror order or opposite order positioning. So I know at a glance what number on the doubles didn't fall or its mirror or its twin number. I'll call it a twin number. Okay, these twin, I call it 00. I mean, let's go with the 400, I guess, since it came in. Yes, I mean the 448. Let's go with the 448 since it came in. This, I gotta get used to 448. 993, there it is down there. The 448 right here. So this, I mark that off, and then I'll know at a glance if its mate didn't come in, or its twin number didn't come in, which is the 884, or its mirror number, if it came in at a glance, the 993. Now, at a glance, I can see that. You can keep up with your doubles simple and easy. That's why I call pick through at a glance. And then now, at the end of the year, this is going to be a yearly deal. At the end of the year, what I do, if say for instance, let's go back to the, if nothing fell off that column, I'm pulling it over. I'm carrying it over to the next year. Because by the law of average, 1 or 2 numbers going to come off of that the next year, the following year. All right? So I'm keeping my eye on them, so when I need to pull a number, I go to my bucket list and know what numbers to pull. I don't have to guess. At any time, do you have to guess with this system? At any time. And people say, I think guy asked me the other day, so you play the numbers left over. I say, yeah, about 100%, 90% of the time. Yeah, it works by law and average. You play them till you come, you make that money. Yeah, I don't look to try to hit every day because it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I ain't seen. I mean, you're gonna have a streak where you're gonna hit a little bit in a row, but then the streak's gonna be far and in between. But with this system, you ain't worried about a streak. You worry about hitting and winning. Okay, and that's pretty much it on that. And then look at our board again. It's red. I don't know if it's as red as it was last month, but it's a good hit. And I know people that's been hit off of these numbers. Like I say, just carry that bucket list with you. All right, family. More monetary. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me every day. I'll be here. This is my new job, I guess. It ain't a job for me. I enjoy it. I mean, it's because I know I'm helping people, especially with this Pick 3, and especially new people that, you know, might have this thing in their head where they gonna find a system when they gonna hit every day. I think some people done drove themselves crazy trying to find a system when they gonna find out what number coming the next day every day. It ain't happening. I know some people have, but this is what I'm trying to change. That's why I call it a new Pick 3 at a glance strategy. There's no way, and you'll see it when you start using my Pick 3 at a glance system, how to really track your numbers and be real with yourself, with your numbers. And these numbers work anywhere, all state, any state. If an individual want to do it, put the time in. I don't predict no numbers for nobody but Missouri evening draw, or whatever state I would be in or living in. I could do it for them, but I don't. You know, you call me and say, well, give me a number for New York. It ain't happening, buddy. Oh, ma'am, it ain't gonna happen because I track Missouri numbers. You follow me, you'll be able to track your fact and get your own numbers. You know, I'm just keeping it real. So there's more monetary, love and peace. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. God bless.